this issue is for not just the city of Richmond, but really for our entire province and really our entire country here in Canada.
And it's not three pillars. So for the harm reduction, we have 40%, and for this treatment, we have 60%, and for this enforcement, we have a little bit 4%. But for prevention, we have none there.
And so why are we starting with the very hard when there's actually things we can do that happen early? There are more daily cannabis smokers now than there ever has been. So it's not only people, my parents' generation, we smoked a little in college and we moved on. Now the average user is a daily user. This is like, it's becoming an obsession for many people, and I'm seeing people nodding in the room, probably because you know someone, because it's like, well, it's not gonna kill me, and it's not that bad. But when you look at what it's doing on mental health, on IQ, it can reduce IQ by 8 points, what the research says. That's a very big drop in intelligence. What it does on driving, what it does for learning, these kinds of things are things that we cannot forget about.
More than 2/3 of the youth in BC who have experienced poisoning were clients of our Ministry for Children and Family Development. They were in foster care.
What can we do to create more and better spaces? And not every kid likes sports, not every kid likes arts. What are those things that we can create and do those programs? And there have been more and more programs created, and we're so excited to see some of them come to fruition.
Even more important is that they were not being alone when they used drugs. Now, very often when we talk about drugs in certain sites, people say, oh, it's dangerous for people to use drugs alone, that's why we need to provide the injection sites for them. But in these 3 cases, they were not using drugs alone. And the message coming from the families was really interesting. The families, all the 3 families are saying the same thing. We need to tell the young people and educate them that drug taking is dangerous.
And I think we're still learning